football brings you the divisional round of...
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Now the first throw of the night is taken in, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Thomas. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he did. It's incomplete. The throw taken past the ball. It's full.
That was a first down try again, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
The Vikings send out their punter. They'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. It's taken to the 26. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Bears take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
This is Smith with the ground. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He'll get this down to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Coming down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll give the Hall. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Ball again on second down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He gets them a little over half of what they need, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bears are on the board first here in this division round matchup. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round. On the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? On the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams...
And now a fumble. The ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. They coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground. Hall. They find some open field here. And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Give up the middle. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Hall again on 2nd down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Vikings pick up the football. The 20, 10, 5, and they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boom.
Oh, this is blocked, but he will not be able to run this in, and incredibly, after all that, they remain down by a point. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. That's caught inside the 20. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down to the 15 now on 1st and 10. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. On 3rd down, here's Hull. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Throwing to start the drive. Thomas. It's caught downfield by Mechie. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Thomas. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Thomas. And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Vikings have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bears offense ready to get going again. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. But then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover they played it on the last one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here up near the 40. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Thomas. Going to throw right side here. Complete. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now stands at 13. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Take it in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? Let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how often does that team that's been playing before win game 1?
Right.
Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. When it's a one-shot deal like the NFL, that's critical. Because now you come in and you get the momentum, you can take them out in that one game and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game. They'll look to throw again. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The offense schemed, going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
They'll throw now on the final play. Airing it out deep for Smith. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has... Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line. The ball has it knocked loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a deep blow there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. They're going to try and throw. He's got Smith here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 84 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They'll look to run with Hall. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the one. They'll try to run with Hall. And he takes this one in for the Bears touchdown. Breece Hall, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bears have got it back to within a score.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season, get his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab it. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Forever, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
That strategy there, bringing 3rd down. Like I said, we're not thinking our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, you can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That one complete down the field to Smith. Touchdown Bears! Devontae Smith, 35 yards. And the Bears have even the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And now out comes Minnesota. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. How does that affect the psyche? Or am I reading into that too much? They should be okay still?
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of a team, because once you build up a lead and things are rolling pretty well, you don't expect it to change. And for it to change this dramatically, and now they're the team doing the chasing, yeah, you want to check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, they're on their heels a bit right now. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. Back now here on EA Sports. The Vikings on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Thomas. And that is incomplete. Pressure there on 3rd down. Forcing the error pass. 4th down coming up. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on the punt for the 4th time tonight. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Ball again on 2nd down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
The one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DJ Moore from 19 yards away. And the Bears are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. On 1st down, Thomas. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Thomas. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Thomas. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now a dump off here complete, and they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Thomas. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. You're just going to pick up a holding call.
Thomas operating from the gun. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Throwing on 2nd and long. Thomas. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now Thomas. Throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Well, this is...
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this play. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Back to throw. Launch a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. The Vikings in a hurry up there, hustling up to the line. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Bears have just about sewn up this football game. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to run now. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. That one looks like he'll throw here. And the throw right sideline is complete. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Straight ahead is Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Hall again on 2nd down. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. It's certainly a tough situation on the road, needing 2 scores to stay alive in the playoffs as they come up 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to